Welcome to Cloudland, and it's aptly named. It's kind of cloudy, and today's a momentous day. The lady in yellow, Miss Vortex, this is her first overnight session hike on the Applachian Trail. She's got to be pretty excited about that. We're all kind of intrigued by the temperature. Right now it's 52 degrees and only going to get warmer. And she's already packed and ready, and Neutron's last minute prep of the hammock. It's good to be amongst the fur again. Well, I've been lucky enough to travel over a lot of the country and in several places across the globe, but this is one of my favorite spots in the world. Welcome to Roan High Knob. I'm testing a different system tonight. Of course, I'm in a sock, but I'm going to use a PeaPod in it. The PeaPod's rated to 40 degrees, so I'm going to count on that sock to give me 10 or 15 more degrees. If not, I guess my teeth will be chattering in the morning. Any thoughts, man?
I'll let you know in the morning, see how cold it gets for 1st of September.
It should be 75 degrees in the morning.
Oh, man.
And I got to show you guys, cheating on my girlfriend again. The Firefly didn't make it. What we have here is the TI version of the Nimble Nomad. Why? Because it better fit the piece of meat we hauled up this mountain. And inside the Roan High Knob shelter is Lady Poof, who's just brewed up some hot mocha, cocoa, etc. Last time we were in this building was last February. And we sat right across from Herr Weisenberg.
Yes.
And yeah, braving the chilly. Much warmer tonight, but still cold. It's wet. Wet and windy. Yeah, and that's headed toward that Nimble Nomad. Over in the corner, on her first AET experience. What say you?
I say I'm eating some delicious
Beef stroganoff.
I guess Neutron beef stroganoff.
As per tradition, the mashed potato ribeye. Is it ribeye?
It is ribeye.
Yeah, mashed potato ribeye sandwich. Guys, I'm going to show you the PeaPod. That's what I was in last night. It was the 40 degree PeaPod. Thanks again, Kangaroo, but it was marginal at keeping me warm. So, Vortex, this was a hammock sock. The tarp is part of the hammock sock. This is the seat that Hanging Out's so famous for creating. When you get in and out of the sock, just this pops into place.
Ah, cool.
What I'm doing right now is just lowering the seat. So this is a PeaPod. For people who don't know PeaPods, and Vortex wasn't familiar with one. This one's rated to 40 degrees, and it came from Kangaroo a couple of years ago. Instead of using an underquilt and a top quilt, this wraps completely around the whole hammock. And I get in it, and then I Velcro it up and I leave a little breathing hole to stick my head through. And like I say, this one's rated to 40 degrees. It is still made, the PeaPod is, but in much warmer temperature ratings. So go find Darby, find his website, get a winter PeaPod. Jay Kavanaugh was talking on the forum about the Svei 123R and how it's been a long-term favorite and it's never failed him. And I think we've all got favorites. One of my favorites of all time was the MSR Titan, and this MSR Titan and the cone have been highly modified. I'm calling it the Dreadamere cone. When Dreadamere redesigned the handle, it drastically shortened the amount of open space that you'd find in a typical cone. That typical cone had to, the spacing, the hole had to come all the way down here. The Dreadamere cone holds 3 cups of water on 15 meals. Fascinating. Here are 2 MSR 0.85 liter Titans. This one in a Caldera cone from Trail Designs with the large opening for the handles, which is a giant place for heat to escape. And here's the Dreadamere mod, which has turned the Titan into a super efficient pot. A smaller, squatter cone, and the exit hole for the handle much smaller. And Neutron is hell-bent on making us a muffin. And we've all got our fingers crossed. It's a cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake.
Strawberry cheesecake muffin. You guys that have followed my videos over the years, you know I've got a house about 2.5 miles from here as a crow flies. Roan High Knob, it's a great place for us to test gear. We can get up here in an hour. The hike in the short way is less than an hour. So it's a good place to test gear. And if you have failure, you got the shelter to run into. Neutron's getting the muffin pan ready. Can't believe somebody carried a whole stick of butter in here. But
Somewhere my muffin liners flew away and I can't find them.
so Neutron's got the muffin tin and the MSR. And there's a spacer between the bottom and the muffin tin. And over here, Poof's working on 6-grain pancakes with apples and spice. She promptly forgot the frying pan, but Neutron had a spare one on top of his ETA Express setup.
They were here.
Not a bad looking pancake.
Yeah.
Vortex and Neutron are doing a hash brown, which look really good.
I lost my muffin liner, so it's stuck and it normally falls out. What we did learn was at high altitude it's going to take 3 holes on my simmering and a little more fuel than it does in the kitchen. Let's see what it looks like in the middle.
Mm-hmm. That's
looks
muffin.
done.
That's a muffin at over 6,000 feet. That's sweet.
All it needs is butter. Yeah.
Good job, Neutron.
Yeah.
You just completed your first Appalachian Trail section hike. Your thoughts?
My thoughts.
Speak loud for the folks to hear you.
It was fun. It was a little cold, a little windy, a little rainy. But I could have done without that, but it was fun.
Do you want to keep going? Are you curious what's on up that hill?
I know what you're talking about. I've got to make cupcakes today.
Not today, but the most spectacular.